Hey everyone, welcome to Craving Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Now, in this video, I'm going to discuss that we have further confirmation that not only is radio silence not returning for Scream 7, which I shared that news back on Sunday after learning it was a done deal prior to the strikes beginning from someone I know who is close to the production. Well, today, both One Take News and Big Screen Leaks have published that, as well as also having confirmed who the next director will be. Now, if you watched my video from Sunday, you've already seen a sneak peek of coming events. Allow me to explain. Let's go!
Hey guys, I'm Max Laferriere. I played Ghostface in Scream 6, and you're watching Craven Something Scary.
So I want to give a shout out to my friend Critical Overlord, who also posted a video on this today. So definitely go check it out after you finish this video. It's really good. So now in my video I posted the other day, I shared that one director who it looks like will be directing Scream 7 would be Christopher Landon. And I laid out the reasons why. So go check out that video to get all the details around that. Well, I'm happy to say that it has indeed been confirmed to be Christopher Landon. So let's get into it. One Take News just published an article with the following headline. It says, Scream 7 in development, Christopher Landon attached to direct, from One Take News. And the article goes on to say, Scream 7 is in the works and has been for a very long time, sources confirm to One Take News. However, due to scheduling conflicts, radio silence will not be returning for this installment. Sources tell us after putting their Universal monster movie, previously titled Dracula's Daughter, on the back burner to make Scream 6, they didn't want to put it on the back burner again and thus missed out on making 7, which Paramount wants out as soon as possible. And that's the other thing too. I had heard that as well, that Paramount wants to move quickly with Scream 7. And that once this strike is over, it's going to be all hands on deck, floor, gas pedal to the floor to get Scream 7 done. So that just confirms, and I suspected many times, and I mentioned it even in the video and on my live chat, the reason radio silence is not coming back, it could just simply be a scheduling issue. And it's honestly, that's what my number one thought has always been. They're getting very busy. The monster movie, Escape from New York, their plate's getting full, and I suspected that it was strictly going to be a simple scheduling issue where Paramount does not want to wait. They want this movie out quicker than radio silence is available. And it turns out that is indeed what it is. So it wasn't like a big, blow up or arguments or whatever. It was simply a matter of their scheduling not being available. That's what we're getting anyway. All right, now, regarding Christopher Landon, the article does conclude, contrary to reports from our friends at Bloody Disgusting saying he's currently in talks, One Take News has independently confirmed that Christopher Landon from Happy Death Day, Freaky, Paranormal Activity has signed on to direct Scream 7 prior to the WGA and SAG strikes. Sources also mentioned that it's unknown if the cast members from 6 signed on prior to the strike, but they have all expressed interest in returning. We're also told no new castings have been made yet. And of course, they can't be because the strike is on, so there's nothing they can do there. For new folks, or old folks for that matter, the current, the previous crew, they have to wait now unless they were already done. But this also confirms what my source told me, which was that everything had been done. These decisions were made prior to the strikes, which is why I told you guys I don't feel like that's going to really change. Anything was possible, but the fact that this was done a while back increased the confidence level that these were going to stick. And sure enough, that's the case. So Christopher Landon already signed on. He's ready to go. just waiting for these strikes to end, and they're going to move. Okay. And as far as the other actors, yeah, we've seen some of the cast members, express they want to come back from 6. So we'll just have to see who all does return. If they're going to get the core 4 plus Josh Segura back, Courtney, and maybe Hayden, what the plan is, depending on what they've written, what story they've written. But that's one thing that my source did tell me, is that there is no indication that the writers are going to change, that the writers should be back, James and Guy. So it really just came down to not really being an issue of writing continuity, just whether who's going to direct it or not. And that's the way it looks like it's unfolding. And now Big Screen Leaks also did chime in on it as well on their Twitter. They tweeted this out. Yes, the rumors are true. Scream 7 is in the works, but I've been able to confirm with sources that Christopher Landon was attached to direct prior to the strikes. My story for blah blah One Take News. So yeah, basically again, it's just confirming what I've just talked about, and what I talked about in my video on Sunday when I pretty much broke the news that it was a done deal. It was not just a rumor that had been out since April, which it was. There was a rumor they weren't coming back, but this was the first time someone I personally knew, that's a source very close to the production, that actually told me they were not coming back. Radio Silence was not back. They're not attached. It's not happening. And I knew at that point in time, that's why I made the video to go public with it, because when that individual told me, I knew it was 100% credible and accurate, trustworthy. So anyway, it's great to see now that it looks like the news has come out officially for any of those who were still speculating based on what I reported. And then later what Critical Overlord had mentioned also the same day. So we kind of tag teamed after my video came out. He came out and expressed his thoughts on it. So technically, really Sunday, you guys knew. If you watched my videos, you already knew, and Critical Overlord as well, his videos. But, here we are. It's out there now, and it's a done deal. Christopher Landon is on board. Radio Silence will not be back. So we'll see what Scream 7 holds for us for a new director. I've said it before. With Christopher Landon, I'm very confident in his abilities. I'm actually very excited to see what he's going to bring to the movie as far as his vision of bringing everything off the script, bringing it to life off the page to the screen, and his individual tone, personality, all those things. I'm excited about it. I think he's going to do a great job. So I would say, Scream fandom, don't worry. I do believe we're in good hands. I'm not worried. I'm actually optimistic that we're going to get a great movie. So stay tuned. I will keep you posted again with anything I find out. Any more news breaks, I'll keep you posted. But as for now, guys, that's where we're at. So I want to know, what do you think about this confirmation? Christopher Landon is indeed the new director for Scream 7. I'd like to leave your thoughts below here in the comments section so we can discuss it together. Well, that's all for this update, but I'm going to be back soon with more Scream and other horror movie content. So don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, this is Craven Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Thanks for watching.